Hi everybody, Shannon and Karen with Wandering Out Yonder, and today we want to introduce a new piece of gear that we have added to our van life. Our setup. And one of the reasons that we added this to the van and to our setup is to help with space. Okay, I'm just going to introduce it to you. What we have bought for ourselves are the Grayl filtration water system. And one of the reasons that this is going to be helpful for us is Shannon and I are planning a really big trip in Fran. And one of the things that takes up the most room in the van right now is water. We typically, prior to this particular trip, would take an entire case of like 36 bottled waters with us, because we do drink a lot of water when we're out on the trail, when we're camping and so forth and so on. So we were like, okay, I'm kind of personally into reducing waste.
Absolutely.
The waste of plastic and so forth and so on. So we looked into the Grayl system. We saw the reviews that other people had done on this piece, and we were like, that's perfect for what we need. These hold, I think, 24 ounces of water. Real simple to use.
Fast.
Yeah, fast.
And they can also go in our backpack.
Yes, we can also take these hiking with us. They're just a bit heavy, but they do hold 24 ounces. So maybe instead of taking 2 small bottled waters, we could just take maybe one of these on some of the hikes that we do. So,
and we can refill anywhere there's
right,
water.
anywhere there's water, we could refill. The filtration, you have to check out Grayl yourself. And there's a slew of people who have done reviews on the efficiency and how well these filtrate out harmful chemicals and bacteria and viruses and so forth and so on from the water. So it's a really good filtration system. From what I understand, you can get about 65 gallons of water out of one filtration system before you have to replace it. We started using these bottles. These I got off of Amazon. You can get a pack of 4, and they have like a little tray that you set them down into. And I filtrate my water at home. I filter it, and then we fill these up, and Shannon has hers and I have mine.
And there's no plastic in
No,
them,
no, none at all.
They're nice. It's a crisper water than I think even bottled water.
Right. So we got rid of buying plastic water bottles of water. We got rid of the water service that we were using that was costing us an arm and a leg. And we went to these. So we have about 8 bottles a piece. Now what we're going to do when we're in Fran is we're going to be taking like 4 each of these. And these hold about 18 ounces total. And so we can filtrate our water with these and just refill into these.
And coffee.
And coffee, use them for coffee and whatever else we need water for. So that's going to save us a tremendous amount of space. And we'll also reduce plastic. The plastics that we're seeing.
We'll eliminate the plastic bottles.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
We had been.
So, you know, it's not much. It's just her and I, and preventing the waste from what she and I produce. But it's something, so I feel good about that. And, you know, that's kind of how it works is, you know, everybody does a little bit to help out with that, and hopefully it does help out with plastic waste. But anyhow, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using the Grayl system. And Shannon has hers, I have mine. It's a very, very simple system.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon's going to show you how they work. Real easy. So you pull that out. Here's the, this is the filter right here. And what you do is you put wherever you're getting your water. If you're getting it from a spigot in a campground, or you're getting it from a creek while you're out on trail, you fill this up. You set it down somewhere, and then you just put this down in there to filtrate the water.
Right,
that's
so
pretty much all there is to it.
It's called a Geopress.
Yep.
For a reason.
Right. Yep. You open that up just a little bit, let some air through.
And then
you press it down, and that filters the water.
How quick your water is filtered.
Right. And like I said, you can filter up to 65 gallons, I believe, on one filter before you have to replace it. This one has the nice, convenient. So you can just screw that on.
So you don't cross-contaminate.
Right. So and none of this part up here gets touched by the dirty water. The dirty water's all down in this container right here, so you never cross-contaminate anything. So Shannon's going to show you guys just how simple this is. All right, so I'm going to hold this in part of it. She's going to, we are sitting in, we are at a campground. She's going to be using the campground water. All right, so you can see they have kind of a line on them right there. Yep, that's where you fill it to. Okay, so she's going to have to pour some of that out.
All right.
All right, is that right?
Yep.
Oops. Okay, so she's going to place that inside. And set that down.
I overfilled it a little bit. Right.
Okay. So you can see, yep, it's good to go. Okay. Okay, so Shannon's going to fill mine to show you how this works. And of course, here's this part of the system, which you keep separate from the dirty water. Okay. And again, you fill it to the little line on the side of the container.
A little bit better job.
Right. All right. You take that piece and you put it inside, and you just kind of press it down. Now, from what I understand, you do have to loosen the top lid there, where you drink out of, to allow some air to come through. But there you go.
That's it.
And voila, you're done.
Yeah, ready to be done.
Yeah, good to go. Okay, so we will use that water in the morning for coffee.
Yep.
Very cool. Yeah. Okay. That's the new addition to our gear, and we are probably going to use these on our hiking trips as well as in Fran, because I mean we do 7 6-mile hikes, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. Works out fine for us.
We're finding that we are enjoying less and less weight in our pockets.
Yeah. So probably will be a little bit less weight because we won't be carrying so many different bottles of water with us. Just this. So anyhow, right, thought we would share that with you. Hope it helps someone out there make a decision on how they might want to use something like this to help out their system. So anyhow, thanks guys. Bye. Waste, and I have already started this system in my own home, instead of because we have well water, so we do have to filtrate it. We have to keep an IV, or I'm sorry, a UV a UV light on our well system. Oh, she's laughing at me, but whatever. Okay, anyway.